Hi, this is Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the 10 things that I'm not going to be doing anymore. And there are probably things that are on your list of things that you have decided that don't serve you well or not useful to you. And so you're not going to be doing those either. So share them in the comments. So the first thing I'm not going to be doing anymore is paying for convenience. What do I mean by that? You know, sometimes you're in a hurry, you get to the store and you see the vegetables that you want, they're already chopped up, and you think, well, it makes it so much easier, I'll go home and cook so much faster. Well, you're paying a service for that because the little shears they use to cut the vegetables up or the knife that they does, it takes them all of like 30, 40 seconds. But you will be paying 50% more for those vegetables when you could just do it yourself. Spend a little extra time and prep all your things up front and then have them ready for you to cook. So I'm not paying for that convenience food anymore. Those prepared dinners that they have at the store sometimes, they look really good, but you're gonna be paying double when you could just do it at home. Another thing that I'm not going to be doing is financing cars for more than 4 years. Actually, I've never done that, but I know people who do. So I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Try to put 20% down, but look at and if you have to pay for 7, 8 years, you can't afford that car. When you drive it off the lot, it's not going to be worth what you paid for it. So don't do it. Don't be financing for more than 4 years. Eating out, and I'm not saying don't eat out because I eat out, but when I do, it's for a special occasion. And I promise you, I'm not going to so-so restaurant. If the restaurant is like, I could have made it better at home, then I do. Because you don't know what you're eating anyway. So it needs to be a special occasion, a treat, if I go out. So that's something I'm not going to be doing a lot of anymore. If I had to get my own food at a store when I go in, like maybe to get a donut or a coffee, or, well, I'm a tea drinker, a tea, and I had to prep everything myself, pour the liquids and all of that, don't be looking for a tip from me. They have it now where there's almost a guilt attached to it. You look at the pay thing and the window have like 20, 25% for your tip, and then the person who's taking your money, they're looking you in the face and making you feel guilty about it. I'm not feeling guilty about that. If I had to prep it myself, if I had to put it in my own bag, I'm not giving you a tip and I don't feel guilty about it. So just another thing I'm not doing. Another thing, and the fifth thing, I cut my cable out a long time ago. It's more than 10 years. People still have some cable services. A lot of older people have cable services. They don't want to get off the cable. I promise you, you won't miss it and you won't regret all the money that you're paying for cable. Don't do it. That's something I'm not going to be ever doing again. I have some streaming services. Even with the streaming services, I don't have a lot of them. And if there's something I really want to see, I might buy a streaming service for a month and binge watch everything I want to watch and then drop it. But I am not paying these massive amounts. Next thing, buying the latest phone. I don't do that. My phone is a few years old, and the one I had before that, the only reason I bought another one was because it broke. And I went into the thing to buy a new phone. I bought the exact same phone, which was discounted, to replace my own phone. But I'm not upgrading every other minute just because they say I need to. The next thing, let's say that's number 7. Accepting the cost of the bill. So your utilities, they go up, your phone or whatever, and you just supposed to assume that's the price it is. Your insurance, they go up. I call everybody. Why did this go up? Tell me what's the difference. What kind of discounts can you make? Because I'm not paying that price just because you say, oh, it's just the way it is. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're counting on you not questioning it, not looking at it. I question everything. So you do that too. The 8th thing, anything that I have that I'm not using, and it's been either in the closet or app or whatever that I haven't used in like more than 90 days, it's suspect to me. It means I really don't care about it. It's not that important. So I will drop it like a bad habit. So if I have things, I'm using them. I'm not just letting them sit there and go to waste, especially if I'm paying money for them, especially for the apps. So if you have a gym membership and you haven't been in 90 days, cancel it. Streaming service and you haven't looked at it in 90 days, cancel it. Because that's what I'm doing from now on. So the 9th thing, I'm not using traditional banks, and I tell people this over and over again, because the traditional banks, they're paying you less than 1%. They're taking your money, they're using it to give loans to people, and they're charging them 7-8%. You're getting nothing. Don't do that. So my money is an online savings account where you can get 4% interest. That's the way to go. Because inflation is high, you want to try to outpace inflation. But putting it in traditional banks, you won't get there. You seriously won't get there. And the 10th thing that I'm not doing anymore is believing everything on these platforms. You can believe me because I'm being truthful with you, and I'm using my own experiences of the boo-boos I've made to show you that. But people put stuff out in there, and you be feeling bad about yourself. You're thinking, why am I at this level? Why haven't I did these things? The reality is they're not either. They're lying to you. Either they're renting a car, renting a house to make you think that they're being very successful. They're talking about their relationships and how the man buys you roses every week. He takes you out on these elaborate dates and whatever. That's all lies. Everyday people, they're sitting at home watching TV, they're cooking dinner, they're working homework with the kids, family stuff or whatever, or they're going to work, going to the gym, coming home. All that stuff on there is not always true. So be mindful, because it will make you feel bad and think you need to compete, and you don't need to. So those are the 10 things that I won't be doing anymore. So hope you found something in there that you can appreciate. Add your own things. Put it in the comment books for me. Thank you.